Hello, my name is Ryan LeBlanc. I'm an attorney with the Joye law firm whose primary practice is workers' compensation law. A question which typically is asked by my clients is whether they have a workers' compensation claim if they did not immediately tell their employer of the accident. The answer is absolutely yes. Companies typically have policies which state that if you have sustained an injury at work, you must report it immediately. That's a good policy to have, but with most injuries, most people don't feel the effects of that injury until days or weeks later. Nobody wants to bother their supervisor with what is perceived at the time, just a bruise or a sore back or shoulder or the like. With these policies in place, the employer tries to discourage workers' compensation claims from being reported by telling the injured workers that they cannot file a workers' compensation claim since they did not report that injury immediately. This is absolutely not true. In fact, it goes against every law this state has included in its act. Section 42-15-20 of the South Carolina Workers' Compensation Act specifically states that an injured worker has 90 days. Let me repeat that again, 90 days to inform their employer that they sustained a work-related accident. It is important to note that when you tell your employer, you must tell someone in a supervisory role or upper management position. Merely telling your fellow colleague or friend will not satisfy that you're giving notice of your work accident. Most of the time, an injured worker will verbally tell their supervisor or someone in a management position of their accident. While this is a satisfactory way of giving notice to your employer, I would strongly encourage that you also demand that you complete an accident or incident report. Having something in writing is very important. If your employer refuses, in any capacity, to have you fill out a form, then you need to take it upon yourself to write a letter indicating when and how you were injured and what essentially hurt you. Referencing that no one was willing to complete an accident report for you and you are writing this letter in substitute for that report is always helpful. Make sure you make a copy for yourself and give this letter to your supervisor. Again, having something in writing can eliminate the proverbial he said, she said battles which may come down the road. No matter how kind your boss is, don't always expect for them to remember things or do the right thing. Giving proper notice can expedite your medical treatment and knock down an argument your employer may make to deny you workers' compensation benefits. If you or someone you know sustain a work-related injury, call the Joye Law Firm